Jacques le Bleu, Jacques le Bleu, Jacques le Bleu, Jacques le Bleu, Jacques le Bleu. Yahoo, yahoo. All right.
Here we are.
Here we are again, once again. How's
Welcome
life,
back.
dude? Talk to me.
It's all right. Working again.
Yeah, tell me about that.
But-
That was my first question on my agenda. How was your,
It's fine. It was a chill week. It's like weird because like shit's back in production, but nothing's really going yet.
right?
So and like everybody hasn't worked in the last 6 months. So even like the head producer's like, I forget what I do here.
Yeah, so wait, they're
essentially.
only filming like 2 episodes, right?
Yeah, they had 2 episodes left to finish for this season, and then they're just leaving everything. We're not doing rap or anything. So they're like, because on Thursday, I mean, everybody knew in the office, but on Thursday it was official that it got picked up for a season. Like it was announced in like
Another season?
yeah,
Okay.
season 4 or part 6.
Were you not there for a whole season?
The first one, yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. I thought you came in on
Yeah.
the first season too.
No, I started right before production on the first season, and then COVID shut us down for like 6 months, and then we finished it the end of 2020.
Hmm.
And then January 2021, I went to iCarly.
So what's it been like? Have you had the late night shift yet?
They're having me be the late person the next 2 weeks because they're like,
Oof.
they just trust me the most to do the scripts.
Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah. I mean, one of the people, she's super nice. If she ever watches this, she's super nice.
Yeah,
She works for the Dodgers. Like this is not what she wants to do.
right.
She's just like stepping in to help out, which like, don't hold it against her, but like kind of like is shitty on the hiring team because it's like, there's people that have been out of work for 8 months that want to do this.
She
You know
doesn't
what I
even
mean?
want- she's not even
No,
trying
she's like,
to do what it?
yeah. She works for the Dodgers, like full-time job. She's like, it's our off season. I'm not doing anything.
Weird, man.
Yeah.
People in LA are so weird. They'll just go work for the Dodgers and then also be like a Netflix.
Work for a TV show, yeah.
What are you doing? Figure out what you want to do in life. Bum. Figure
But
out what you want to do in
also,
life. I'm just kidding. Seems like
This
a nice
might
lady.
be. Maybe I shouldn't say this.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't give away too many deets, too many of the
Yeah.
gory deets. Just like what's like? I know you guys get like
All I'll
that.
say is, without giving too much away, and it's not like official, but Otani might not be moving out of the state. Is all I'll say.
Shohei.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, start the show.
Hey.
Hey. Yeah, dude. I've been meaning to ask you that. I've been holding my breath, waiting to ask you about how it's been back in the PA booth.
Been all right. I forget like driving around LA all day, every day is like the worst thing to do for your mental health.
Oh, oh my God, it's crazy you say that. Yesterday I went to SyncCon.
Oh, yeah.
And it was like way over, like I think in Inglewood, and it was like maybe it was an hour drive.
Is that like cool music people or just like nerdy music people?
It's exactly what you would expect.
Okay.
It's like I don't want to. I'm not. I don't want to talk shit. I was invited. I went free of charge,
Yeah.
and I won't. I don't want
With
to
that
say.
new job or?
No. I was
Oh.
a homie from Indiana was in
Okay.
town, and he had free tickets. He had won a sweepstakes,
Oh.
and then we get there, and I'm outside talking to people, and they're like, "No kidding, we won the sweepstakes too."
Everybody was just there for
Everybody
free?
just wanted sweepstakes.
Does
No.
anybody buy tickets for that?
No, it's crazy because check it out. Again, I was invited for free. It was a pleasure to go. It was a pleasure to meet the
Yeah.
folks I did. I met some real nice folks. But yeah, it seemed a bit scammy. Like every corner that you turned,
Like a light bulb scam?
dude, kinda not like a light. More like a pyramid scheme than a light bulb
Like
scam.
a real life scam.
So every corner you turned, right, they would be like, they'd build up to these big points where they had these keynote speakers or whatever. They'd build up to these big points where it'd be like, oh, and you're getting closer and closer and closer to the information you actually want. Like what's an
Yeah,
email
yeah, yeah.
address of like
Yeah.
the head at trailer park or the head at this thing and the head
Yeah.
at this. You're getting closer and closer. And then they'll be like,
You just need to
and that's why
subscribe to one more level.
you need to join
Yeah.
the Sync community. And if you scan this barcode right now, guys, you can join the Sync community right now.
Get all our
It
secrets.
takes you to a link. Yeah, get all our secrets. Takes you to a link where
For just $19.99 a month.
$19.99 a month.
Really?
Exactly. Swear to God.
Right. What is with that
month.
number?
$20 a month. Get this. SyncCon itself, it's a 3-day event. It's not even nothing. They even on the website says 700 people, and I saw that, and I was like, that seems like a little amount of people for a convention.
For like the convention was just 700 people?
That's what they claim on their website.
Yeah.
They're like, we have a lot of people, 700. And I was like, that seems low for a convention.
Yeah, for a con?
And I walked in, yeah.
Have they been to a comic one?
Truly, this is, dude, what we didn't know is
million.
This is actually a long con, if you know what I mean.
Oh, that's a different kind of con.
So
con didn't stand for convention.
Dude, I walk in with my homie. Oh, I almost put my feet up and destroyed the episode like last time. I walk in with my homie and we're chilling, and we're like loaded into maybe like the first 8 rows of the auditorium.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, surely there's going to be more people here. This is like not even a 800-person auditorium. Like, surely this is going to fill up. Nothing. No more. We were the last.
So was it a convention center? It was just one room?
So it's switched around. The convention itself is like a 3-day event, and it switched areas. It switched locations around LA every single day. So
where was this one?
Today it's in like Hollywood.
Okay.
And this one was in like Inglewood.
Okay.
But yeah, no, it was just ran by this lady who never stopped talking about herself for the most part.
I just left Scientology.
It was this lady who literally
sold Verve energy drinks when I was in high school.
Sold Mona V
yeah.
when in the early 2000s. But you remember that shit? It was like the wine with snot clunks in it.
What?
It literally was. It was a wine. When you poured it into a glass, it looked like wine with chunks of someone's snot in it.
Was it like fruit?
Look it up. Googs it. That's why we got the Googs for.
But you remember the Verve, right?
Yeah, of course. Verve, was it Verve?
I think so. It was like an energy drink.
No, I'm thinking of.
That was what.
Dude, get this. I found
like
a picture.
All of our friends in high school started selling it.
It's something else, dude. I'm gonna look it up right now. It came to me because I was, you know how I go through my phone pictures sometimes and just send everybody every picture?
Yeah.
So I came across the picture circa, I don't even know, 2012. It was a picture somewhere, man, that I had where it was like, what the fuck was it, man? It wasn't, I don't think it was Verve. I thought of it all of a sudden, but yeah.
The one from high school?
Yeah, so Vema, V-E-M-A. So it was, I had a picture.
Why does Verve sound like a real thing, though?
It does sound like a real thing. I'm sure it is. Yeah, no, I found a picture in my thing. It's a Vema disguised meeting.
Yeah, Vema. Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, it's a disguised meeting, Vema. Yeah, it's a disguised meeting for us to all join it. And
no, look.
Oh, it does say Verve. It's Vema Verve.
Yeah, we're both right.
We're both right. Yeah, that's a beautiful thing.
Who'da thunk?
Who'da thunk? But
bro, I thought I was gonna get a fucking Mercedes when I was like a junior in high school.
Dude, they kept saying it, dude. They're like, if you sell enough.
What'd you want me to look up, by the way?
So I was like, if you sell enough, there was this.
Oh, it was this?
What the fuck are you talking? Yeah, it was this. That's why you just looked it up.
No, you said the wine.
Oh, Mona V.
That?
Mona, I think it was V-I-T. Mona V. But yeah, there we go. Look up Mona V pyramid scheme.
Okay.
That's it, though. There we go.
Pyramid wine. Oh, there we go.
There we go. I remember I remember Logan Farrell's mom tried to get my mom on this. My mom was like, yeah, she's trying to pitch a pyramid scheme.
I love how once you hear about pyramid schemes, you're immediately like, nope.
Yeah, dude. Like
you can just tell when it is one.
If you know what a pyramid scheme is, then you know every time when you hear it, you're like, oh, wait, so I pay you and you pay someone else above you and they pay someone else above them?
Bro, one of the best cold opens in all of the office.
And we're not actually selling anything?
Yeah.
We're just selling
I'm just selling myself to people.
We're selling a membership to sell a product that we're not actually selling?
Bro, the biggest pyramid scheme that actually took off is like that makeup one or Tupperware. You know, like Tupperware essentially
Back in the
started.
day,
Yeah.
yeah.
But that was when like people had no time, so
I
it
will say
actually
we
probably
needed
took
that
off.
though. We needed that shit.
Tupperware?
Yeah,
Of course.
yeah.
Where would we be
The
without the
grocery stores were
Tupperware?
like, I might buy in. Hefty was like, you know what? We might
Yeah.
buy into this pyramid scheme.
I think we might buy into it.
I think we like this one. Um, yeah, nah, Mona V, straight scheming.
Yeah.
What else was I gonna say? I had another thought. Oh yeah, no,
About the
10 times.
con.
I never found it. I never spoke about it, but yeah, when I was searching through my photos, I found a picture circa 2012 of like a secret Mona V meeting, and it was like Andy and Billy, and it was at
Yeah.
Sippy's. It was like some random kid I'd never seen and his girlfriend. And this
You
picture
mean
is like,
Vema? You said Mona V, but yeah,
yeah. And and I thought it was so funny because like I obviously took this picture on like a phone from 20 generations ago.
Yeah, it looks
And
like
it's
it's
just a
fucking
low quality photo.
out of
And
the 90s.
across the room, you can just see the guy's girlfriend, just like looking into my camera, letting it steal her soul.
Was that like still when cameras did like the red eye thing?
Yeah, I mean they kind of still do, low key.
Well, not like phone cameras anymore.
Yeah, do they not?
Not like the good iPhone.
What was that all about? What was the red eye thing all about? Why did camera flash make your eye red?
Let's see.
I wish I knew already.
Why do red eyes happen in photos? Red eye is caused by light reflecting off the retina at the back of your eyes.
Back of my, that's crazy.
Bright light flat. It's like when you use like a flash.
Yeah, I just think it's crazy that it's coming from like your veins in the back of your eyes. Like it's basically just
Yeah.
exposing. It's such a bright
Just
light.
showing you that your eye is just all blood.
Yeah, that's insane. Reminds me like when I go to the optometrist and they take the pictures of the
Right.
back of my eyes. And I'm like, gee whiz, that's pretty freaking cool.
The fucking human body
Gee
is
whiz,
crazy.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Oh, gee whiz.
Your eyeball is essentially like a grape.
You think an Italian dude from New York has ever said gee whiz?
Yeah.
Gee whiz. Oh.
Like they ask like what kind of cheese you want on your Philly. They go, gee.
Oh.
Whiz.
Oh, gee. Whiz. Oh. Bro, do you ever get kooky at work, bro?
Kooky?
Yeah, you ever just get a little kooky? Like, I don't know, you have kooky thoughts at work?
Sure, yeah. I'm there like 12 hours a day, so I go fucking nuts sometimes.
Yeah, like kooky thoughts. Like sometimes,
Yeah.
sometimes I'll imagine myself like hissing at my coworkers.
Maybe we don't have the same kooky thoughts.
Yeah, I have kookiest thoughts. Like there'll be times where I'm like, so my coworkers have this. I work with all women,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
and they get great pleasure out of the dumbest jokes ever.
Sure.
So like they'll come drop off clothes, go backs as we call them at the Gap. I mean, and but
Go backs?
we'll run go backs, but
That's returns, you said?
it's like anything.
What?
The Joe backs. They're like anything. They're like returns. They could be stuff people have tried on. Why is this tilted like fucking brim low, and my Cartier AI like damn. Hold up. But yeah, no, we'll run go backs, and they'll pull them up, and they'll go. I'll bring them over to them, right?
Mhm.
The go backs, and they'll be like, "Oh, Jared, I don't want those. I don't want those, Jared."
Right, yeah. Like, don't give me work.
Yeah, no, they're kidding though. They're like, no,
Right.
no, they're like Christmas gifts. Oh, I don't want any gifts. I don't want any gifts. And in my head, I'm always like, and or out loud, I'm always like, but in my head, I'm like, like I just want to just be like,
Yeah.
"Ugh."
I don't think
Yeah, I don't
you'd
know.
have lasted this long if that's what you actually did. But hey, I get it. But yeah, like one of my fellow PAs was like laminating all these signs, and I realized like our printer was smudging. So
I hissed and I fucking spat all over myself like a true kitty cat.
get your foot down.
Oh, thank you.
But I realized like our printer had smudged like 5 of them. So I printed off more and went over and I was
This
like,
is why
hey,
they trust you the most. Only you would fucking catch a detail of 5 of these. How many do you have to print?
they're like 20 signs.
Okay, that's not that big of a deal. I thought you were talking about like
No.
scripts and like maybe like
Well, I did notice that on the scripts too.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's a you
Dude,
thing, man.
I I'm like weirdly proud of this, but it's a little fucking it's just sad that I'm proud of it.
Yeah.
But I'm like I've been doing this job for like 4 years now. So, the printer right when we got to our lead actors versions of the scripts, the printer started like fucking up. Like it was like legible, but it wasn't good. That's not what you want to give to
Yeah.
that person because if they complain, shit will get back to you. So I was like, I need to reprint like just 4 scripts out of like 50. And so I'm like, I'll go to this printer down the hallway, and I couldn't connect to it
That
because I
printer
hadn't.
was fucked? Your guys' printer was fucked or
It
what?
was just like smudging. It was like
Okay.
printing, but it was like not
Yeah,
really great.
I didn't know if it was a temporary problem or something that
I hope it gets fixed because I'm gonna have to be printing scripts all this fucking next 2 weeks. But so I go down the hallway, and I can't print to it. Like I'm sending it to the printer I have saved, but that's from like 8 months ago when I was there in like February, and it wasn't printing. It was like can't connect to the printer. And I asked them, I'm like, has the IP address like changed? They're like, no. I was like, it obviously has. Fucking liars, but I can't say that to my bosses because I'm like, all right. Like we can go down on stage. We have printers down there, but I'm like, I don't want to walk. It's not that far, but it's like a 5-minute walk. That I have to take a box of scripts, like 3 reams of paper, and my laptop down to stage. So I was like, I'm just gonna sit here and like figure this out. I found out if you go to system settings and you have like a print, like you click print on like a certain level of the settings, it will print off the IP address. So I got that and got connected to that printer.
So
I felt like a fucking G.
it was a different
It was a
IP
different
address?
address. Yeah, of course it was.
It was just new internet?
Yeah, yeah. But it was the
Wow.
IP address for that printer to do it wirelessly.
Right. So what'd they say?
I was like, yeah, it was a different address. They're like, oh, huh,
They didn't even give you a pat on the back?
no. And I was there probably like an hour longer than I needed to be that night.
That's the type of shit. I almost fucking put my foot up. That's the type of shit that makes me want to quit a job. I'll sit there and dwell on it the whole fucking night. I'll be
Yeah.
like, these motherfuckers, dude. They don't even know what they're doing. I'm
Well, the thing
the
is, like-
smartest one here. I'm making $19 an hour. What
Yeah.
the fuck am I doing here?
Oh, I make 18.
Yeah, I mean, this is an imaginary. I've never made $19 an hour.
No.
I've made more than $19 an hour, and I've made under $19 an hour, but not
Exactly, yeah.
But
The other PAs, they were like, oh, good job. We'll take that address from you because we'll need that.
you know, that reminds me of a famous quote that says, "The extraordinary will always, or will never stand out amongst the ordinary." You know what I mean? And I think in that
Yeah.
situation, you are an extraordinary
extraordinary.
individual, and all these ordinary fucks don't understand how
Yeah.
extraordinary you are.
They're like, good job. I have to go cast somebody. Thank you.
You're welcome.
That's all I wanted.
Yeah, you got it now.
You know what else I
And
felt
I
like
matter way more than them. I'm way cooler than
Yeah,
them. They
Of
suck.
course. Another thing that I felt like fucking top dog on was we had to go buy.
Fucking
I'm not
top
gonna.
G, bro. You're
yeah.
feeling like Tate out there?
Well, maybe a little bit, but we had to buy a birthday present for one of the actors, and it was Johnny Walker Blue, and right or is Jim Beam? No, Johnny Walker Blue.
Yeah.
Not Jim Beam.
Yeah.
Dear God.
That'd be a. I mean, I'd drink it still,
Yeah.
but I'd be a cheap present. I'm not a picky
But
fella. But
They
some
sent
people
me
are.
because I have a Bevmo account, so the bottle was $250 with the discount $165.
Holy
It's like
shit!
an $80 discount.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, but that's not even the thing.
You should have got a bottle for yourself.
Yeah, with the company card.
Yeah.
But the thing is, like, we had to like make it like a nice like gift, right?
Jesus Christ, dude.
And
I opened my phone for 2 seconds and just saw tits and ass, and my brain was just like
TNA?
TNA, dude. TNA.
TNA.
Bro. 2 seconds.
were you
Takes
doing
2
that while you were
seconds.
driving?
No, what makes you say that?
Well, that's the first thing that popped up. Of
No, it's just
The last thing
Instagram.
you
You know
were-
how Instagram
oh, I
is,
see, I see,
dude.
I
They
see.
know what I
Yeah.
like.
course.
That's what I like. I gotta tell
Um,
you about that too.
But so we had to make it like a nice gift. The bags at Bevmo were just for like wine bottles, didn't fit like the Johnny Walker box. I went to the Target and I like all of the gift bags for one were like Christmas related. Not like it was a birthday gift, so I didn't want to get him like a Christmas bag.
Right.
And then I found one bag that I was like, oh, this might fit it perfectly. I buy it, go down to the garage, make sure before I leave that it fits the bottle or the box. I put the box in and it fits like perfectly, but as I slide it in, tears the bag like in half.
And you just bought this bag?
Yeah, with the
Oh
company
my
card.
god.
So I go back up to Target and I go to the customer service thing and I go, hey, I just got down in my car. I realized this bag had a huge rip in it. And they go, oh, I'm sorry. We'll return that for you. So I got like the money back and then just bought gift
He
wrap.
just realized his bag was ripped in half.
Completely in half. They go, oh my god.
What a thunk.
Yeah, they go, do you want a replacement or just the credit back? I was like, I'll just take the credit back. I'll buy gift wrap.
You're like, hey, what the hell is this? Yeah. Oh, my bag. My bag.
I didn't know I bought 2 bags.
I didn't know I bought 2 bags. 2 bags.
There's 2 bags right here.
We'll cut that.
So yeah, I told my boss that they took it back. I was like, I didn't tell. I just told him it was ripped. Not that I ripped it.
You tell him, oh.
I said, hey.
Oh, dude, I had my first gig for this new company.
Oh yeah, how'd that go?
Weekend. So it wasn't a wedding. It was a holiday office party.
Oh yeah, you said that, yeah.
And man, it was.
So with that, do they do like the thing where they have like a meeting beforehand and tell you what they want to hear?
Yeah. We have a pre-call. I talk to the, whether it's the bride or the event planner. I talk to them and I make sure we get, you know what I'm saying, whatever they need done. I try to make everything perfect. You know what I'm saying? I'm real precautious about that.
I'm sure it differs, but do they give you like a full on like playlist?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
they're
they
like, we
usually
want to
do.
hear all these specific songs.
In Indiana, they didn't do it as much, but here they do.
Yeah.
So last night they gave me a playlist. It was like 6 hours long. Not last night, the other night. They gave me a playlist. It was like 6 hours long, and I was straight. Like I wasn't even doing the gig for 6 hours. It was only 5 hours. So they gave me a ton of music, and so I pull up, and hopefully no one ever, hopefully they never see this. But the owner's son is basically like, he's doing the photo booth there, so he's helping me load in.
Okay.
And so we're loading in, and I'm like, he's like, what all did you?
Owner of the whole company?
Yeah, no, just this particular branch.
Okay.
And we're loading in. I'm loading into my car from the garage, and I'm like, okay, so they have me taking all this shit. I'm loading in, and he like decides to help me. I'm like, okay, cool. Like, so what all do you need? Need all this? He's like, oh, he has you taking the big mixer. You don't need the big mixer. It's only going to be a small thing, so you'll just need the small mixer. So you just take this out of this other bag and leave that here. Takes this small mixer out of another bag. And we pack it up. I'm like, you sure I shouldn't take the big mixer? He's like, yeah, no, just leave it. We're good. We get there.
So you were packing up at the company that you work for?
Yeah, at the garage. Yeah. We get to the venue, right? I get everything set up into the room, and I realize, oh, I forgot the light bar. Oh, we forgot the light bar.
Yeah.
Because this kid is, again, he was trying to be helpful about like what we're grabbing, and he's trying to be quick about it because he's just trying to get in and out. And yeah, we forgot the light bar. So I'm like, okay, don't have that. It's all right. I'll put the pole in my car. They'll never even know it was supposed to be there. So that's no problem. And then I'm setting everything up, the audio, and I'm like, there's a non-correlation here, if that's even a fucking term. There's something that's not right. We're missing something. Yeah. And I go and I'm like, hey, do you have the power cable for this mini mixer? Did you grab it out of that box that you took it out of? And he goes, oh, no, that's not how it goes. Like, we connect another way. I'll come check it out in a second. 15 minutes later, I'm like, yo, check the cable bag. There's no power. There's no power cable for this mixer. This. He comes over. He's like, oh my gosh. Don't have a fucking power cable for the mixer. You're supposed to run the audio from the DJ board to the mixer to the speakers. And then a mic into the mixer as well, and it's separate entities. I'm like, okay, no problem. That's definitely on you.
Yeah.
But I can run the mic through the board, the DJ board. So I ran the mic through the DJ board. It's perfectly fine, no problem. I'm playing music for 10 seconds for like cocktail hours, testing my sound. I'm like, oh shit, my laptop's about to die. Check my bag. I don't have my MacBook charger. This is when it gets bad. This is when I start to freak out a little bit internally,
Jesus
not
Christ.
externally though.
Yeah, yeah. You
So
can't be at the party going, "Oh shit,
yeah,
shit."
I kind of was, but God, I want to put my feet up so bad. I gotta put a footrest over here.
Yeah.
But I'm at the party like, okay, no problem. I have my auxiliary to iPhone cable plug-in. So what I'll do is I'll run an aux cable from the board to my phone. I'll play music through the mixing board because I still have
Yeah.
the power adapter for the DJ board. So even though my laptop's about to die and not have the power sent to the board, I'll still be able to run audio through it. So
Okay.
I plug in my aux, I start running music through my phone. I start picking song by song for the cocktail hour on Spotify.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Yeah. So the owner's brother comes up because he's supposed to be like partial shadow just to
Mhm.
make sure everything goes right. Because I was
Yeah,
supposed
yeah.
to do training. I work for this company though. I've worked for him before
Yeah,
though.
in
So I
Indiana,
didn't
yeah.
need to do training. Like I knew how things went. Like the DJing part was like he was basically there just to make sure I didn't have any like fuck up mixes or like completely forget how to run a
Yeah,
DJ.
yeah.
Or I wasn't lying about knowing how to DJ just
Yeah.
a simple show. Thankfully that wasn't the case. When it came to the DJing part, it was all easy. So let me backtrack a little bit more though. The owner's brother comes up and he's like, you know what? It doesn't look good on the phone. Like it doesn't look good if you're DJing off your phone. So let me just plug into my laptop. He's like totally understanding of it. Super cool guy.
Yeah.
He starts playing music off his laptop, and the son of the owner goes 40 minutes home, 40 minutes back to bring the MacBook charger. Doesn't bring the Chauvet. It's the gig bar. Doesn't bring the light bar that I needed. And I'm
So,
talking.
he
I'm
goes to the building?
Yeah. He goes all the way back to the garage. Doesn't grab the light bar. Instead grabs
Jesus
and the
Christ.
charger, and doesn't bring the light bar.
I mean, at this point, is that power cable too just, like, not necessary?
No, no, I never needed it from the get go.
Oh, okay.
I really didn't need the mixer at all. But anyways, yeah, it comes back. I plug in my laptop. They're doing speeches at this point. It's about an hour and a half into dinner, and they're doing speeches. And then right after speeches, I got to go into open dance floor.
Mhm.
Okay. He gets back in the middle of speeches, and I plug in my laptop, and I shit you not, the DJ board had drained my laptop so much that it took 15 minutes for my laptop to turn back
Turn
on
back on?
after plugging it into the charger. And this is the USB-C charger. It's that charger that works
Yeah,
like
yeah,
lightning
yeah.
fast. Yeah, 15 minutes. And when I finished the gig,
Was it
DJing,
not, like, one of those big blocks?
yeah, that was
It
it.
was the big block?
Yeah, big block. Took 15 minutes to turn back on because my battery was so drained. I was 5 minutes away from them opening the
Jesus.
dance floor with no laptop. And
Mac had to be revived.
dude, I've done so many of these weddings back in
Yeah.
Indiana, and I've understood the shitty situations you can be in so many times.
Like, if you have it plugged in at all times, will it still just, like, start draining your battery?
Yeah, because so the USB, I really don't know and understand the full technological connection to it,
Yeah.
but the USB plugs into the board, or the USB plugs into the board to the laptop as well, and then the board also has a separate, uh, like plug into the wall
Yeah.
for power. So it's like, but it gets power from both because like Serato's high energy
Mm.
consumption, and also like the board lights up. I don't know what this is, but when you plug it into the computer, maybe if we have one viewer that DJs knows what I'm talking about, they can answer. When you plug it into the computer, the board lights up.
Okay.
Yellow, blue, green, all these colors. It
Yeah,
lights
yeah.
up, it spreads across the board. It's like a little like trigger that it's on. And then those lights stay on. And those don't turn on unless it's plugged into the USB. So it does take a certain amount of power from the laptop.
Huh.
So yeah, I DJ, everything goes fine. I have a few rough mixes. The son or the brother of the owner barely has to even pay attention to me. He's off doing his own thing the
Yeah,
whole
yeah.
time. That's
What
no problem.
So wait, what is he doing there?
He's just shadowing me basically and making sure I don't fuck up, and I didn't fuck up. Once the
Yeah,
DJing started, I didn't fuck up at all.
yeah, so, like, what does he do?
He's literally just making sure I'm okay. He's there as a safe, hey, what's it safe? Safe.
Safety
Fail
net?
safe.
Fail safe. Yeah.
He's there as a safety net. Fail whatever. Both.
Yeah.
He's there as a fail safe.
But again, like once he knows like you're fine, he's just chilling.
yeah, he was just chilling. So the photographer, the owner's son, is his nephew. So he was just
Right.
bullying with him.
Okay.
Which,
Hitting the
yeah, I don't even know, man. There's things. I have more things. I don't know if I even want to say. I hope they never see this. But yeah. Night ends. Oh, the whole last hour and a half of the night. There's this nasty Latina bitch just literally popping her pussy. The only one on the dance floor, popping her pussy in front of me on the
just for you?
on the dance, literally looking at me doing the ice spice. Literally. Gross Latina bitch.
She worked at this company?
Worked at this company. Gross Latina bitch. Putting her pussy hole in my face. Just
Bro,
because
she
I'm the
gotta
DJ.
be an executive. Otherwise, she's just like fired.
Putting her pussy hole in my face. No, everyone was outside. She was literally the only one on the dance floor. So she literally.
Is there an open bar at this event?
Yeah.
Ah, there you go.
She was hammered. She was wasted.
Yeah, of course.
I'd
I'd hope so.
Yeah, there's another funny thing where this dude came up to me and he's like, listen, brother. He's like, you play one song, you play something, you play El Rey by Vicente Fernandez. And I was like, oh, El Rey by Vicente Fernandez? And he's like, big fat Mexican dude. He goes, El Rey Vicente Fernandez. And I was like, okay, sick, man. I got you. And he slides me a 20. Okay. 5 minutes later, brother, you know this song, Crispy Chicken, a cold beer Friday night? Crispy Chicken. I'm like, you talking
By
about
Zach Brown
Yeah,
Band?
no. I was like, oh, you talking about Zach Brown Band? He goes, yeah. By the way, this is like 6 p.m. The party started at 5 p.m. He's wasted already. He's already like 7 Coronas
In the
deep.
hour.
Yeah. He's like, brother,
Jesus
brother,
Christ.
crispy chicken.
Friday night.
By the way, this is the worst, most Eastern European sounding Mexican accent ever. But he's
Yeah, I didn't expect Mexican when he
he's
first
like-
started doing that.
yeah. I'm not gonna do a Mexican accent. I'm much more comfortable, political
yeah.
correctness wise, doing an Eastern European.
Sure.
More ambiguous. But yeah, he's like, brother, crispy chicken, played this, slides me a 5. Okay.
So El Rey was worth 20. Zach Brown Band was worth a 5.
My exact thoughts. Comes back over maybe 10 minutes later. It's like, brother, Morgan Wallen, whiskey something. Will you play it? And I'm like, yeah, I'll play it for sure. Doesn't have any money this time.
Yeah.
My the owner's brother is curious why this guy's coming up to the booth. So he walks up and he's like, just listening. The guy requesting the song just looks at the owner's brother like, I'm like, yo, I'll play your song. And he's like, you'll play it? I'm like, yeah, man. I just told you, yeah, I'll play it. And he's like, hell yeah, brother. Right on, man. Gives me a pound and then just walks away. I never see him again for the rest of the night.
You think
I
that
turn around, I look at the
uncle killed him?
I turn around, I look at the uncle, and he goes, why the fuck did he just look at me like that? I was like, dude,
Does
I
it
have
look like you
no
wanted
clue.
to fuck him or fight him?
No, I think what happened was the dude was drunk.
Yeah.
So after much thought, I think what happened was I think he thought that the owner was leaning in, or the uncle was leaning in to imply like, oh, you don't have a tip this time.
Oh.
And he was insulted because he was like, do you know how much I've already tipped? I really need a tip to do a song rec.
Yeah.
When the truth of the matter was, you never needed a tip
El
at
Rey
all.
was like, 5 song tips.
Yeah. No, it's not. In general, you don't. Those tips
Yeah.
are not.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't have to tip at all to do a song recommendation. It's like
You're already getting paid.
it's like an open thing. And yeah, it was a weird miscommunication.
Do you play all his recommendations?
Yeah, of course. And then
I mean, after that look, I would have played whatever he said.
I think maybe he came back later in the night and was like, play this. And it was like this heavy Spanish song, like the Spanish title, Spanish singer. And I was like, oh, just write it down for me. And he started writing it down and he goes, wait, wait, hey, I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Then I literally never saw him again. He like stopped midway through typing the song. I just deleted it or I had to pull it up. He had stopped midway through typing the song and just like completely forgot what song he wanted to hear. It was weird. Anyways, the girl's
Bro,
popping
that
her
guy's
pussy.
probably dead.
The girl's
She's fired and he's
the
dead.
girl's popping her pussy in my face, and
You saw the downfall of a
she's
company.
like comes over to me too. There's like no one on the dance floor. She's distracting the shit out of me. Like I'm trying to like fix. I don't even notice songs are
Yeah.
ending because she's like, not because she's popping pussy in my face because she's not attractive at all.
Sure.
But
They
she's just
hardly ever
talking.
are.
She's talking to me and she's drunk and it's annoying me. So and she says some shit and I forget the song's about to end and the song ends and she goes, play some shit to fuck to. It's dead silence in the room.
Whoa.
Dead silence in the room. She could be heard from outer space. And yeah, that happened.
Yeah,
Thankfully, no one came up to me.
We're sure fired.
Yeah,
She's gone.
And what else happened, dude? Oh yeah, so towards the end of the night, no one's dancing, and the owner's son comes up, and he's starting to pack up around me, so we can get out of there sooner. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm appreciative for it. He's just trying to help out.
Yeah.
So we pack everything up. We get everything on the cart. We get everything loaded. We take one last look around. Like, actually, we don't even take one last look around. We pack the car up. We go home. We're in the garage. I'm like, yo, did you grab the mic stand? He goes, what? I say, I forgot the mic stand because I have to take responsibility for it, obviously. Yeah, and he was cool about it. He was super cool about it. Granted, he was like, "Don't even worry about it. I'll go get it tomorrow." And I was like, "Cool." I ended up calling the next day and making sure they had it available, like right by the front desk. But still, it was like there was some extra that makes me look bad. You know what I mean, to the company.
Yeah.
But especially because it was my first gig. But yeah, it was a bit hectic, man. Let's see what we're doing on time.
Hey, speaking of looking like somebody or not looking like somebody, I've been watching Monarch, that new Godzilla show
Oh yeah.
on Apple TV Plus. In a show that's about giant fucking monsters ruling the world, there's only one thing that I don't believe in that show.
The monsters?
No. I'm fine with that at this point. So it takes place in two timelines, right? Like the mid to late 50s and then 2015, like the year after the first Godzilla movie.
Yeah.
I think it's 2015. Kurt Russell and his son Wyatt Russell play the same character, just in two different timelines. His son is like the younger one, obviously.
Yeah.
Kurt Russell's not younger. So Kurt
Yeah.
Russell's 2015 character, Wyatt Russell's like 50s character. Which one I didn't really have an issue with, but once you do the math, it's like his son is like, the actual guy's like has to be like close to his 40s, probably in his like 30s. I think the character's supposed to be in like his 20s. And then there's like a throwaway line where they like meet up with Kurt Russell in like the future in 2015. And they're like, so what are you like fucking 93 years old? And he's like, what can I say? Good genes. That's it. And he's like doing all this crazy shit with like monsters. And he's supposed to be like 90 years old.
So basically, they knew there was a hole in this plot and they just filled it in with this small insignificant
One line. Yeah. There has to be something else though, because that's not even the worst part. That I can.
You finished it
disregard.
already?
There's only 4 episodes out.
Oh, okay.
They're releasing it week to week. That I can honestly look past, even though the explanation of it is god awful. What can I say? Good genes. Ridiculous.
Yeah.
But
I never, honestly, for some about me, never likes when people say the term good genes.
yeah,
Yeah, I just don't like it. I just don't like it when people are like, oh yeah, I got good genes. It's like, no, somewhere your mom was probably a trophy wife or something.
yeah. Something fucked up happened in your
Something
past.
crazy happened that's abnormal.
Well, it's like when they say like
sure
Nordic,
you may have good genes,
like Nordic
but
people
you're
are
a
the best
freak.
looking. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because they
It's
were
just all fucking Vikings raping and pillaging,
raping and pillaging. Yeah.
taking the best looking person from each village,
Yeah,
forcing them to have children.
dude, that would have been pretty cool
It would have been easier.
to be a Viking, bro, and you could just like
It
imagine.
would have been pretty tough.
Imagine just pulling up to a village and you just got like a 25 Maxim models to pick from, and you just can any of them. I mean, like, no, cool. That's not cool. Have sex
Yeah,
with
yeah,
any of them, and it's
sure.
like not a problem.
You
Not
seen
cool
Have you
though.
seen the Northman?
That
Uh,
sounds familiar. I may have seen it.
Came out in like 2018, 19. Actually, no, like 2020 or 21.
I might have to censor that.
Yeah, yeah.
These talk.
The Northman is such a good movie though. Robert Eggers, who did like The Lighthouse and The Witch, um, one of the Skarsgård brothers, fucking jacked. So good.
I think I have. I think.
It's such a good
Have you
movie.
seen Valhalla Rising?
Mm-mm.
Valhalla Rising's dope.
But anyway, the thing I have an actual issue with in the show, you've seen Skull Island, right?
Yeah.
John Goodman's character in that. Skull Island takes place in like the 70s because it's like right after Vietnam. And you don't need to know his character, I guess. Just John Goodman.
Yeah.
Anders from Workaholics is supposed to be John Goodman in the 50s. So this show is trying to tell me that one, Kurt Russell is like 93 years old. And it takes him like 60, 70 years
Anders
to age from
Holmvik.
like Wyatt Russell to Kurt Russell. But Anders Holm ages from himself to John Goodman in less than 20 years.
Yeah.
When he introduced himself in the show and he goes, "Oh, I'm something Randa," I had to look it up. I go, "That's John Goodman." And what the fuck? There's no fucking way that you're telling me Anders from Workaholics becomes John Goodman in like 15 years.
Man, you know what's crazy to think about is that you're sitting this as an audience member, and you're not even like you had to Google it. Like you're not even the one who wrote the script. You didn't have to watch the movie. You didn't have
Yeah.
to watch Skull Island. And still,
And they have John Goodman in the show in the
you-
first episode.
You feel it instantly in the snap
Yeah.
of a finger. How the fuck do they sit there for a whole production
Dude,
and be like,
it's-
this is not right?
There's such a disparity between like the aging process of these two characters that it can't be part of the plot or can't not be part of the plot. You know, like there's like they have that throwaway line where it's like, "What can I say? Good genes."
I mean, yeah,
There has to
Godzilla
be
is
something else to it.
Godzilla's radioactive, right?
I know,
So,
yeah.
gonna be
There has to
something
be
more it.
something in like the later episodes where Anders gets fucked up,
Yeah, yeah,
and then like Kurt Russell's character like gets better.
yeah.
Like something happens with the aging
Exactly.
process where he ages faster and he ages slower. There has to be
Yeah, it could be.
some
be.
fucking time warp shit.
Yeah.
Dude, it's ridiculous.
Sounds.
I literally had to
It
pause
sounds
the
dope,
show.
though. Like, they have fights. They have any battles so far?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Battles of all the monsters, or just like Godzilla and people?
So they like recreated a different scene from the San Francisco, the Godzilla movie. They had like a small portion of that. Godzilla in the 50s is in there for a bit. There's different monsters. There's one like in Alaska or Antarctica so far
Imagine if we lived in a universe where
that
a
existed.
supernatural disaster was just
A monster.
a giant monster coming out of the ground, of the ocean, and killing everything.
I mean, it's pretty interesting that they do talk about like they have like drills, you know, where people go like underground after the 2014.
Yeah, where
movie.
they gotta go wake them up or whatever the fuck.
No. They like have like sirens where it's like a tornado warning, you know, like we have, but it's like fucking
Godzilla
Gojira.
coming.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a good show so far, but that I can't get past.
Yeah.
There's no way that Anders one he doesn't look like John Goodman at all.
It's the comb over, dude. As soon as you said it, I was like, oh, it's the comb. It's the haircut. They think
And the
haircut-
jowls.
The
He's a bit jowly.
Anders is? Damn. I didn't think about that.
I mean, even though he's like skinnier, he's got some juicy cheeks.
Dude, John Goodman got the juiciest cheeks, man.
And he's honestly been working out. Like he's lost a lot of weight, John Goodman. He's looking good. But even if John Goodman was as thin as Anders, I'm like, no.
Yeah. All right. Let's check out these.
We got 2 updates
Check out. The other one was from 2 days ago.
from Tuesday. So like
Whoa, what's that video of him?
this one?
Yeah. This is a checkup?
No. He said young Grealish.
It's gotta be an old video of him.
No, this is from recently. This is when he
Really?
yeah.
Jesus Christ.
It's like his first or second night back in Indiana. All right.
What's up, boys? As you can see, I got my 5-day grown man beard in. I no longer am in the United States Army. Thank the heavens. And yeah, I woke up at 10:30 today. I feel incredible. This is the best feeling in the world. I feel like Jerry's Hooch right now. And if you guys don't know who Jerry's Hooch is, especially you, Jareds, you got to look him up on Instagram because it's the single greatest page of all time. And it's the most based man I've ever seen in my entire life. I hope you guys are doing good, and I can't wait to see y'all soon.
Okay.
All right. He's
Yeah, I did look into Jerry's Hooch. He is very based.
Yeah.
He's a good guy.
bro.
He's a legend.
Yeah, he's an interesting guy. got-
Jerry's Hooch.
I had to like scroll through like 20 posts to find out what the name tag thing was. It's just all of the chicks that he meets at fucking Twin
Name
Peaks.
tag.
Yeah, he wears like shirt that has like 20 name tags on it.
Oh, dude, I didn't even see that part. I must not have looked into him and deep enough.
Yeah. Well, he's a free man. He's rocking in the free world.
Rocking in the free world, man. Keep on rocking in the free world. Doot doot doot.
All right, let's see what this other one is.
What's up, boys? I'm about to be going to Bloomington to go see John Oliver, do some stand-up. But it's a pretty rainy, disgusting day in
wasted
Indiana. I'd like to take my little time this week to deliver an important message to anybody out there that might be struggling. You're not alone. You can pick up the phone and call anybody at any time, and there's always going to be somebody there.
Definitely.
We recently lost a coworker that I deployed with and that I was with over the last 5 years, and we lost him this week. And don't be afraid to ask for help, especially if you're a man. I know that we've got to bottle all these feelings up inside and be strong because that's what society wants, but hey, if you don't talk about it, it might not ever get fixed. And I'd hate to not be here with one of you guys. Back to you guys.
It's a positive message.
Yeah, it is. It's a good message.
I will say, positive message. I am a little bit caught off guard because he did reach out to us and text us as well, and I was a little bit caught off guard by him saying, that about us. It's like, what do one of us feel like we're gonna kill ourselves?
I mean, you have mentioned it every episode so far.
Ah, yeah, but
But
I'm too much of a coward to actually kill myself, even if I want to.
yeah.
No, but
Second I see blood, I pass out, so I can. Well, I guess there's ways to do it without blood, but yeah, it's a good message. I don't know why. Maybe he reached out to everybody. Maybe we're not special, but
yeah, still definitely drunk. Those long pauses in there.
yeah, I felt like when he took a pause, he was like looking at some bottle of something that he was getting back to.
Yeah, dude. And he said bottled up too. I was like, yeah. Wasted for sure.
Yeah.
Well, there we go. Lennon's trying his hardest to bring down the mood, but trying to send a positive message at the same
Hey.
time. All right.
I see a video that Lennon's would like.
Dude, he loves himself some Ice Spice.
He loves Ice Spice, man. Too much.
Straight up. Ice Spice looks like SpongeBob with an afro.
You know, I keep seeing people put Obama's face on Ice Spice.
Yeah, like the fuck.
Yeah.
That shit makes me so uncomfortable.
So maybe I'm just a 2-hit wonder? The fuck?
Like to him wonder the fuck. Got some videos to show you. We're cutting it pretty close on time.
I started this about 15, 20 minutes in.
Same. I
Okay.
started the same one. I'm at 35. Let's see. Fuck, man.
You hear about Harriet Tubman?
No, they're finally putting her on the money though.
No. She used to fucking knock out babies.
Punch him out.
That's what everybody else thought, but it's honestly even cooler. She would just like when they like had to be like in hiding and like be like quiet and hush hush. She would just like just not like not choke him out, like drug him, like put him to sleep or like put him in like a basket and just like lock him up.
Bro, that's fire.
Yeah, if they're like hussing or like writhing and
That's
shit.
crazy, dude. It makes sense. I mean, you got to.
Yeah, you have to. I never thought about it, but it makes sense. Yeah, you
Yeah.
gotta
They probably
shut them
hated
up.
when people would bring their kids, man. They probably dread people bringing their babies along.
Like, damn, I
the
gotta get
Underground
fucking
Railroad.
more chloroform. More chloroform?
Yeah, that's probably what she was using. I mean, I think chloroform was expensive back in the day, though.
It also takes like chloroform takes like 20 minutes to work.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, have you watched the Wes Anderson adaptions of the Roald Dahl?
No, Robbie was telling me about them.
Yeah, they're dope. I watched them all last night. Dope.
It's like they're shorts.
One of them's 40 minutes and the other two are 17. They're 15 minutes, like 2 minutes of fucking credits. But yeah, it's dope. They're all dope.
Damn, I need to check them out. What are they known stories? Like, had you heard of all the stories?
Some of them I think are like unreleased. They might be from like his like just house.
Unfinished works. Yeah.
Yeah. No, they're finished, but like they're
Like
they're just
unreleased.
like short tales. Yeah, they're like short
Okay.
stories. Like some of them were from like a collection of short stories he recorded when he was well, not recorded but wrote down when he was like in some cabin or some shit. They're all from different settings. They're all from different times and different settings, and they give you the context of why and when he wrote them.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's cool. They're fucking dope. So apparently Hungarian researchers discovered that dogs lay awake at night and worry about their problems.
The fuck kind of problems do dogs have?
Dude, I don't know. I mean, like, they probably like are hungry and like they probably think that they're not free and they want to just go outside and they probably want to like chase birds.
Yeah, dude. I like well-behaved dogs. I just thought of this recently. Like that would have to suck. Like obviously, like being a dog's chill. Like you just sleep around.
I think
go
being a
on
cat is
walks.
way more chill than being a dog.
Yeah. One, because you can go to the bathroom whenever you want to.
Mm-hmm.
Like a dog, dude, you have to wait.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you're like, just whatever. I'll just
Yeah.
fucking shit on this rug.
Yeah, unless you're a bitch, little bitch dog.
Dude, that would be the worst.
Yeah.
If I have to go, I have to go, man. I'm not holding that for anybody.
Yeah, I feel you.
Unless I'm at work, I don't.
That's probably what they're worried about. They lay awake at
Yeah.
work. Dude, that's
Wake up at
insane.
1 a.m. going, I have to shit.
Yeah,
I have to wait
do shit right now.
5 hours, which is like a day for me.
I'm trying.
But yeah, they're fine. They don't have any problems.
I'm trying to find some more
Yeah.
videos.
We should watch these this highlights, the first video. Look at this.
Oh yeah, I saw.
You saw these?
I saw this clip. He's so pissed. He's doing the
Dude.
same face of anger in every
And
single time.
you see the one where he told him to fuck off at the end of the game?
No,
Yeah, he told the ref to fuck off.
that's great though. Check this out.
5 minutes later.
Oh, I saw this.
Shit.
You sent this to us.
Did I really?
Why are you filming me?
Wait, I really sent this, dude?
Yeah.
I thought I made a point not to send it.
I'm almost certain that you sent it. Yeah, you sent it.
Wiki bum bum.
Why are you filming me?
Oh, bro, how do you feel about this?
Oh, yeah. Fair play.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You think that's a Ronaldo trade or no?
Do I think it's...
Were you surprised by Ronaldo doing that or?
Not at this point, bro. He's like... He doesn't give a shit. He plays in Saudi Arabia. Like,
I was surprised. He's such a goal hog, bro. That's very surprising to me.
he also, like, is done for the year. Like, he scored that free kick and then that, like, chip. Like, he scored
That
the
shit
two...
was crazy, dude.
He scored 2 of the best goals in the last, like, 5 years of his career. So he's like, I don't care.
Yeah.
Penalty's not going to make any difference to me personally.
That one volley when he was on Man U was dope. A volley from the right side of the 16-yard or the 18-yard box down to the left side of the goal. It was like a long cross from the left side of the left wing.
I don't remember that.
Fire, dude.
Bro,
Let me
his
see.
free kick at Man U is like probably the best goal he's
Yeah.
ever had.
Check this one out. You know Little Johnny jokes?
Johnny Joe.
You know Little Johnny? They're like jokes that's like Little Johnny is the main guy, and it's basically just like dirty jokes about this little kid.
Okay.
You never heard about it?
No.
It's like a super common thing.
One day little Johnny saw his grandpa smoking his cigarettes. Little Johnny asked, "Grandpa, can I smoke one of your cigarettes?" His grandpa replied, "Can your pee reach your hole?" "No," said little Johnny. His grandpa replied, "Then you're not old enough." The next day little Johnny saw his grandpa drinking beer. He asked, "Grandpa, can I drink some of your beer?" His grandpa replied, "Can your pee reach your asshole?" "No," said little Johnny. "Then you're not old enough," his grandpa replied. The next day little Johnny was eating cookies. His grandpa asked, "Can I have some of your cookies?" Little Johnny replied, "Can your reach your asshole?" His grandpa replied, "It most certainly can." Little Johnny replied, "Then go yourself."
Oh, that's good.
It's too good, dude.
You saying, can your dick reach your asshole?
Yeah, can your cock reach your asshole? Your dick then go fuck yourself. Oh, that's too good.
Yeah,
All
that's
right,
a good one.
let's go do some
what?
pitches.
Hold on, I got one video to show you.
Okay.
And be quick. I just want to know, you know, like soapbox derbies or whatever they're called?
Yeah.
Like, how do people not fucking die in this?
They can see the finish. They know they're nearly there. Oh, they're not nearly
I've always
there.
thought this, bro. They gotta die.
Let's just wait and see. Here's the berm. Around they go. He's lost it. Can he hold it?
These are light, but like it gets worse.
Over Dutch mountains. Oh, the head's gone. Oh, he's gone.
Jesus
He's
Christ.
completely gone. Nobody can
Oh.
steer.
Oh my God.
Down we go towards
Like this. Like, look at the bottom of these cars.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
It's like all metal under there. Like, how does somebody not break their leg? Like, snap it in half?
Why are they called soapbox?
I have no fucking clue.
I think that's Martin
think
underneath.
it's just
but
a
then-
British
oh,
thing.
He's gone. That's why they're taking it. As they are. Look at the air. Oh, keep it. Oh, bad.
Holy shit.
The dude knew he was in for some hurt.
Oh.
Oh, he's lost it there. Here comes the anchor man. Oh,
Like, look at that.
look at
Oh.
that. Here he is. Here he is. Oh, he's still going. Look.
Is that a hot tub?
Over the kick. Oh, he's
Oh,
gone.
Jesus Christ.
These British people love it.
Dude, I love him, man. I'm not
Yeah,
even
it's
British,
great.
I love him. Yeah, it's fire, dude. That's
Oh, wait,
soapbox.
hold on, I got
I've
one-
always had the same thought watching those soapbox races. I was like, these have to be
Yeah,
so
deadly.
dangerous. Yeah.
Have you seen Toby?
I don't know.
Take it, Toby!
Oh my God, dude. Holy, is Toby on the bottom? Oh my God.
Do you hear what she's? Oh, do you hear what
Take
she's?
it?
Yeah.
Take it?
Take it, Toby!
Dude's cock is in his mouth.
Dude.
Cock is straight grazing him.
Oh my God, dude.
Oh, poor Toby.
That last hump, bro, is too much. That was aggressive.
Yeah.
Dude, there's this one point. There's this one point in one of the. I almost recorded it and made it a meme yesterday. There's this one point in one of the Wes Anderson things, the adaptations, where Ralph Fiennes is portraying
Rafe Fiennes.
What?
Rafe Fiennes.
His name is not Ralph.
Not pronounced right.
It's not Fiennes. Whatever. Rafe Fiennes.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I think Ralph Fiennes is such a better name. Rafe,
Ralph Fiennes.
Yeah, Rafe Fiennes doesn't even sound like a real name.
Rafe Fiennes is an artist. Ralph Fiennes is like the pedo down the street.
I mean,
it
have
could
you
be the
seen the
same
guy?
person,
Have you
yeah.
seen the guy? Yeah. Well, I guess Rafe Fiennes is he's portraying Roald Dahl, and he's in this chair, and you can clearly see the outline of his smushed penis, and, and he goes, "I'm coming," he said.
Whoa.
At one point, it zooms out to him, and he goes, "I'm coming," he said. I'm coming," I said.
So wait, the movies are
I'm
just
coming.
about him writing it?
Yeah, it's literally the scripts are the books, word for word.
So is Rafe Fiennes like narrate all of it?
Yeah, but he's also in them.
Okay.
He's
Do you-
fire.
You remember the picture of our principal in high school? We could very much see both outlines of his testicles.
No, I don't remember that at all.
He's just sitting there like this. You can
Dude.
see 2 balls.
It's separated by the seam of his pants.
Yes.
Dude, I don't remember that at all, but
They're
that's
split
awesome.
right down the middle, bro.
That's legendary.
Yeah, that picture was great.
I gotta see that.
I'm sure we can look it up.
Man, just if you can find it, just send it to me and I'll put it in the episode.
Let me see. Let me do a quick.
Hold up,
quick-
let's knock these damn things
Yeah,
out. and
you
get out
you
of
go
here.
ahead.
No, you
get-
go first. I went first last week.
All right. So, in this comedy, a bank robber fails to make a successful getaway from his heist, trapping himself and the bank manager in the bank's vault. Fearing for his life, the manager decides to team up with the robber to plan an escape. That's, again, the title's not great, but that is Bank Boys.
Hank. Boys. Okay. What else you got? You got any gory deets to share as well before I start asking questions?
I mean, the robber's obviously like a fucking nincompoop. He's just ridiculously stupid, doesn't think things through.
Yeah.
And I thought of it because like I was listening to some true crime thing where this guy had planned to murder his parents to get like the
Money?
the life insurance policy. And he like found like a journal where he was like dead parents equals $50,000. Like he barely thought this through. Like it showed like even the planning was like nothing.
Basic addition.
Yeah.
Subtraction and addition, I should say.
So he planned to make it like a murder suicide from his dad's perspective. Like his dad murdered his wife and then killed himself. And he just like killed both of them and tried to dispose of both bodies. And it's like, how does that how would he?
Trapped himself in a vault there.
Yeah. So anyway, gets trapped in there, but he's an idiot, but he's also like psychotic. So he like very much is like, all right, if we don't get out of here, I'm gonna like kill you to the manager. So the
Mhm.
manager like teams up with
Gives
him.
it some more initiative.
Yeah.
Okay. I smell it.
Yeah.
Bank Boys.
I also like I just like the idea of like essentially one location for a movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I fuck with that. It's like Saw.
A little bit, yeah.
Except he's trapped himself like a Bozatron.
Yeah. And I like have you seen Die Hard, like the first one?
Yeah.
You know, like the idiot FBI guy that like tries to
I
run the
saw it,
show
like 8
after
years ago. I don't remember.
after fucking Urkel's neighbor caught from Family Matters.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want somebody on the outside that's like trying to like run the show, but it's just like a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like obviously it's a hostage situation.
Is it a
so,
comedy or like a
Yeah.
thriller? Okay. Yeah, it's funny.
Again, bit of a dark comedy, but it's a
Yeah.
comedy.
Yeah. It's cool.
Yeah.
Not a bad idea. All right.
Ultimately, I want the manager to like get out with the money and then just like dip.
Right.
Maybe it's his plan all along.
Could be. Could be slick. Or maybe he's wanted it to happen. Maybe he's had a plan in case it did
Yeah.
happen and maybe he was
Like
the
it turns
reason
out
it
like
trapped.
he was the reason, the
They got
vault
trapped.
shut. Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. Little getaway plan. All right. This is mine. In Brazil, a football player struggles with a gambling addiction. He is requested to fix a big game by a local gang, but he decides not to follow that request. This leads to such a great loss and suffering that the football player has no other option than to seek revenge. Benicio del Toro is the footballer in Now Kutuke Onsa Hom a Sua Vara Curta. Let me give you the better pronunciation of that. But this
That was the title?
Yep. This is the title right here.
Não cutuque onça com a sua vara.
That's
What
the
is it?
title, and that means something like "Don't poke a jaguar too close." Don't poke the jaguar too close, and it's like a famous Brazilian proverb.
Okay.
It's basically like if you poke a jaguar too close to if you poke a jaguar and you're too close to him, you better be ready to defend yourself.
Yeah.
Is the point? It's like, yeah. So,
So-
basically, yeah. Go ask questions.
Is this like a fantasy like Benicio del Toro, or really Benicio del Toro?
What do you mean? It's really him?
Because he's too old to be a soccer player.
Yeah, we'll do something.
Just de-age him the whole movie,
Yeah, it's a good point. I didn't
or is
think
it
about
like
that.
the incident happens like in the past and now he's like seeking out revenge?
That could be the case.
Yeah.
Yeah, but basically it's like, yeah, he's a gambling addict. They killed his whole family because of that, and he went into hiding and then trained and then came back and he's seeking revenge. It's one of those movies.
Is this like no comedic
No,
aspects at all?
it's like an action thriller.
I was like, his thing could be that he just like kicks him to death. He just like kicks him in the head and kills
No,
him.
literally, it has nothing to do with about football than the fact that he was supposed to fix a big game because he had a gambling addiction. It's like if Michael Jordan had to fix a game and then
Sure.
they killed his dad. Obviously, the
Yeah.
famous story. And
Do
then
you
like
have any
Michael
other
Jordan can't-
addictions being Brazilian?
What do you mean by that?
You know what I mean. They got interesting habits down there.
He might be technically foul. He might be teed up.
Yeah.
Yeah, he could
Alright.
be teed up, bro. But yeah,
No, that's pretty good.
that's what the fuck is this shit called? Now Holm a sua vera curta.
It's a long title.
Portuguese is a strange language,
Yeah, it is.
but all it means is don't poke the cheetah too close or
Like
some shit.
bubbly Spanish.
Yeah, it is. It's like if you mix French and Spanish, I always think. Farsi is kind of like that too.
Like as if you give Spanish a BBL.
Yeah. Now you're onto something, boy.
Yeah. No, that's good. I like it.
Thank you.
Again, the unless there is a time jump, the lead actor shout is a bit
yeah.
rogue, but
I just didn't know. I don't know any young Brazilian actors.
we could get like one of the actors from City of God.
One of those guys is famous now, yeah? Like a lot of those guys are famous, no?
I think mildly, yeah.
Let me look it up, man. One of those guys is like really famous.
That was such a good movie.
Yeah, of course. City of God, City de Deus.
The Deuce. Deus?
Deus? City de Deus? Deus?
City the Deuce sounds like
City de Deus.
another Brazilian movie.
That's the city to do soon. Oh, Alice Braga is famous, but other than that, I thought the dude who played Benny was famous.
I did too.
What the fuck, man? I thought, oh, bro, Knockout Ned was Sue George.
Yeah.
Fucking
Yeah.
the goat, dude.
Yeah.
I knew someone was huge in that movie. All right, I think that'll about do it. I think we're over an hour.
Yeah.
Fucking pinched the hell out of my beard with my chain. Do you remember if I signed off or you signed off last?
I think I did because I fucked it up.
Oh yeah, I don't even remember. But I'll sign off. Fucking all right, folks. Thanks for watching. And baby, we've gone again.